Okay, so wait, y'all are not gonna believe this one. Like, this is actually so embarrassing, I wasn't even gonna tell it. But whatever. We're in too deep now. So this was like last semester, right? We had this insane history exam, like not even normal hard. I'm talking full on, you need to be an archaeologist level hard. And I was just not prepared at all, like not even a little bit. Did I study? Of course not. What was I doing instead? Watching edits of Pedro Pascal for 3 hours straight. Don't judge me, okay? Priorities. Anyway, morning of the exam rolls around and I'm like, okay, it's fine. I'll just wing it. Maybe I'll get lucky or something. Like, delusional confidence was off the charts. But when I sat down and he passed out those ugly little paper demons, my soul left my body. Like, I look at question 1 and was like, who is the father of the Constitution? And I was like, Ben Franklin? No, wait, wasn't that the light bulb dude? So I did what any resourceful girly would do. I pulled up my sleeve and there it was, my tiny, barely legible, life-saving notes app. Like, I wrote down all the key facts the night before while eating Takis in bed. It was messy, but it was gonna save me. But y'all, I swear on everything, the second I glance down for like 2 seconds, I feel this shadow over my desk. And not like a cute little sunlight blocking moment. No. This was like horror movie level darkness. I look up and I kid you not, Mr. Thompson, my least favorite teacher in the world, by the way, is literally standing there, like arms crossed, eyebrows raised, giving full villain energy. And I'm just sitting there like, hey, bestie, what's up? Like, as if he was in the wrong for catching me. No joke. My heart was beating so fast, I thought I was gonna pass out and just die right there. And I'm trying to act chill like, oh, I was just, scratching my wrist? Babe, be for real. Anyway, he doesn't say anything. He just gives me this death glare and writes something on a sticky note and places it on my desk. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this is it. I'm getting expelled. My mom's gonna throw a chancla at me. My life is over. And then I look down and the sticky note says, see me after class. Like, are you kidding me? Why couldn't you just snatch my soul now, sir? Why the suspense? So I'm just sitting there trying to act normal, but my brain is literally screaming like, girl, he's gonna end you. My leg is bouncing so hard it could power the school. My pen is doing this little spin thing in my fingers like I'm in some spy movie, except instead of passing intel, I'm just trying not to throw up. And he's just teaching, like full on writing equations on the board, smiling. Like, sir, you just dropped a death threat on a sticky note and went back to algebra? And every time his eyes even graze my side of the room, I'm like, don't make eye contact. Don't, oh no, he's looking. Finally, the bell rings. And I'm just frozen. Everyone's rushing out, backpack smacking me in the arm, and I'm doing this fake, oh, I lost my pen act, so I'm the last one in the room. Then it's dead quiet. Like, uncomfortably quiet. And he just says, close the door. Nope. My soul just exited stage left. But I close it, right? Because what else am I gonna do? I sit down and he's doing that thing. Leaning back in his chair, fingers together like he's in some crime documentary, and goes, do you know why you're here? And I'm like, no? Which was a lie, obviously, but maybe, just maybe, if I play dumb, I live another day. And then he flips through some papers. Slowly. Like he's auditioning for the role of evil villain number 3. And then he just slides this paper toward me. And it's my handwriting. Okay, but before I tell you what it said, oh my gosh, wait, is that a spider on my table? Oh my, hold on. No, false alarm. It's like dust or something. Anyway, so yeah, my handwriting. Okay, so like I'm staring at this paper, right? And my heart is like doing somersaults in my chest. Not even kidding. I'm thinking, girl, this is it. You're done for. This is your last day on Earth. And then I see it. The paper says, cheating on the last exam is a serious offense. You have a meeting with the principal. Like, yeah, no surprise there. But also, why did it have to be so damn formal? Like, couldn't they just slide into my DMs with a warning, you know? So I'm sitting there, heart hammering, hands shaking like I just downed 3 energy drinks. And this teacher just keeps staring, like, waiting for me to say something. And I'm like, excuse me, but can I get a minute to process? So I do what any totally innocent girl would do. I try to play it cool. I'm like, sir, I swear it wasn't me. And he just raises an eyebrow like, oh, really? Oh, really? Okay. Then he pulls out my exam paper and y'all, I literally start sweating like I'm in a sauna. Like my makeup is melting off, my heart's racing, and I'm trying so hard not to cry or laugh or anything because I'm about to be exposed. And then out of nowhere, my phone starts buzzing. I'm like, oh no, don't do this to me now. And guess who? My brother. And he's calling like spam calling me or something. So I'm all awkward like, hold on. I answer and he's like yelling in the background, literally yelling. I'm like, bro, chill. I'm kind of busy dying here. And then I hang up super fast and turn back to the teacher, like no more distractions. So he looks at me and I swear this moment felt like forever. And then he says, super serious, you're lucky this is your first offense. Lucky? Lucky? I was literally seconds away from a full-on expulsion video montage. Like, have y'all ever had your life flash before your eyes? Because that was me. But wait, it gets more intense. He says, you're gonna have to explain yourself to the principal. And if this happens again, you're out. Okay, so now I'm not just sweating. I'm full-on terrified. Like every second in that room felt like a scene from a thriller movie. But instead of an explosion, it was just me, about to lose everything. And you know what? I kind of want to know if anyone else has been in this exact situation. Because honestly, I feel like I should start a support group or something. Guys, if you've ever almost gotten caught cheating, but somehow survived, let me know in the comments. Like, yike, share your tea. Because I need to know. I'm not alone. So yeah, I had to walk down to the principal's office later that day, feeling like I'm about to give a TED Talk on why I'm totally innocent. And y'all, you won't believe what happened next. But before I spill that tea, let me just take a sec. Because this story is only getting crazier. Okay, so I'm walking, like seriously walking to the principal's office, right? And my legs feel like jelly, like legit jelly. I'm trying to act all chill, but inside I'm screaming like, why me? Why today? And can I just say how weird it is when you're walking through the halls and everyone suddenly looks like they know your worst secret? Like I swear, even the janitor was side-eyeing me. So I get to the office and the principal is sitting there all serious and stuff. She looks up and is like, take a seat. And I'm sitting there trying not to hyperventilate, but also low-key wondering if I should have prepped a speech like, here's why I'm totally innocent or something. And then she pulls out my exam paper, like the evidence, you know? And she's staring at it like she's trying to figure out the mystery of the century. I'm sitting there like, yep. That's my handwriting, sorry. So she starts asking questions. Why did you cheat and stuff like that? And I'm sitting here stuttering like, well, you see, I was really stressed and like the test was super hard. But honestly, who isn't stressed? Like that exam was a nightmare. And then she goes, do you think this will happen again? And I'm like, shaky voice, no, for real. I learned my lesson. But like inside, I'm screaming, please don't expel me. And then, oh my God, wait, hold up. I just saw like a spider crawling on my desk, but no, wait, it's just a little crumb. Ew, gross. Okay, so back to a story. The principal looks at me for what feels like forever and then says, because this is your first offense and you were honest, we're going to give you a warning. I legit almost cried, y'all. Like, tears of joy, okay? I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you, but I'm trying to play it cool. And then she adds, but if you get caught cheating again, you will be expelled. And I'm like, yeah, got it. But inside I'm thinking, no more cheating, no more cheating, no more cheating. So I leave her office feeling like I just dodged a bullet, seriously, like the biggest bullet in history. And as I'm walking back, I'm low-key planning how to never get into this mess again because, like, honestly, that was too much drama for one day. And you know what? I kind of want to know, have you ever been in a situation where you just barely got away with something crazy? Like, comment below, because I want to hear all the wild stories. Okay, I'm going to catch my breath for a sec, because this day was absolutely insane. Okay, so after I barely escaped the whole cheating drama, I thought, all right, I'm done. No more sneaky stuff, I swear. But, you know, life loves to throw curveballs, right? So I'm walking back to class, trying to act all casual, but my heart is literally racing like a marathon runner. Like I'm low-key sweating, but trying not to look like I'm about to cry or something. And then, wait. Is that my brother blowing up my phone again? Like, seriously, why does he always spam call me when I'm trying to focus? Okay, let me just ignore that for now. Anyway, so I'm sitting back down at my desk and everyone's kind of whispering and looking at me. And I'm like, y'all are not helping. Then the teacher starts the next lesson like nothing happened. But I'm sitting there like, did that just happen? Am I really still alive? And here's the craziest part. After all this, I actually ended up passing that class. Like for real. I was shocked. And don't get me wrong, I worked super hard after that. No more cheating, I swear. But still, wild, right? Honestly, I still think about that day sometimes. Like, what if I had gotten caught and expelled? That would have been a total nightmare. But hey, if I'm being honest, that whole experience kind of taught me a lot about stress and pressure and like how far I'm willing to go when I'm scared. Not proud of cheating, but sometimes life just gets too much, you know? And okay, real talk. Do you think you'd have done the same thing? Or maybe worse? Like, comment below if you've ever been tempted to cheat or do something risky just because you were freaking out. I'm dying to know if I'm the only one who's kind of messed up like this. All right, I'm gonna stop rambling now before this gets too emotional. But seriously, thanks for sticking with me through this crazy story. And next time, I've got some wild tea to spill that you will not want to miss. Okay, bye for now.